everyone, this is Mike, and today I'll be flying the DJI Spark for the very first time. As you can see from the footage on the screen, it was pretty windy today and I had a lot less time to fly, even though I had 2 batteries with me, as the drone was constantly trying to stay in its location, which is known to significantly drain the battery. However, I managed to fly enough so I can gather enough impressions of the drone, so now we're going to take a look at the different modes that I managed to try before I ran out of battery. First up is the gesture mode, of course. The Spark is known for its ability to be controlled by gestures, and although I've tried this indoors, I really wanted to see how it will manage to do it outdoors. My impressions are mixed, as in many occasions the drone had a lot of trouble following my palm, or I was too far away from it to be recognized. The photo gesture was also hit and miss, and the waving should always be done with more movement from the elbows if you want to be recognized by the drone. However, I should mention that the return gesture and the palm landing worked like a charm every single time. Next, I tried the circle mode, which is nothing new. We've seen this as point of interest mode in the Phantom drones, and this mode worked fine. I can definitely see it very useful in some specific situations. Helix mode is where I was the most impressed because of how easy it seemed the drone is following the target, which in this case is the car in the middle of the shot. Around the end of the spinning you can see a bit more shaky shots, but that's just because of how strong the wind was, and knowing that the wind was currently around 25 km per hour, I'm okay with the shakiness. Droning mode is a great mode which I plan to use a lot, and I really like how easy it is to set it up and execute it, because in the past I've ruined quite a lot of shots by taking the drone too high, too quickly, or simply not making the backing up part smooth enough, and I think now my problems are solved. Rocket mode is interesting, but I didn't really find it to be very useful for this specific location. In most of my shots I tried to orbit around the spot that I'm trying to film, and in this one the shot was just too boring, but just like circle mode, I can definitely see it useful in some other scenarios. And lastly, the sport mode is where I've seen the true power of the Spark. The speed difference was just insane, and having all this speed at your disposal and specifically flying the drone backwards toward you definitely gives you a rush of adrenaline, and I think this is where I wasted the most of my battery today. Definitely a lot of fun. So now that I've flown the drone outside and I've seen the footage on my computer, I'm definitely even more stoked about the DJI Spark, and I seriously cannot wait to go outside and shoot a few more videos about it for you guys. And this is definitely something that I'll do in the upcoming days, so stay tuned, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao!